Beyond the Mic with Sean Dillon.
We're joined on the star line by Colby Donaldson, reality TV star, host of the History Channel show The Butcher.
Good morning, Sean.
Let's go beyond the mic. Colby, you started your life before television in an auto restoration business. Now, what's the most unique car you ever worked on?
Great question. We built a 1954 Buick Century to go down to a vintage car race in Mexico, something Pan America. I don't even remember what that race was, but that was a pretty amazing car. Now, I was assisting on that. I was an apprentice, and that was where I sort of cut my teeth right before opening up my shop. Same shop, same facility, but it was certainly owned and operated by by a builder much better than I. But that was one of the coolest cars. On the outside, it looked exactly like a 54 Buick Century, but the underpinnings, drivetrain, and chassis were all, NASCAR. It was unbelievable road racing car for the time. That was in the mid-'80s. Yeah.
Born in Cristobal, near San Angelo, Texas, your passion for outdoor life was ingrained into you by your father and grandfather.
Yep. Yeah, and went to school at Texas Tech. So the hub city was my home away from home for 4 years before I graduated.
Have you continued your passion for the outdoor life with your daughter?
No question. I'm blessed to still have the little family ranch that my great-grandfather bought in 1928. I'm still running beef cattle on that ranch, fourth generation to run cattle there. We have meat goats, and obviously I do a lot of hunting down there. And the fact that she enjoys it down there as much or more than I do is incredible. It's a great sense of pride. And it's, with kids these days and their connection to digital devices, you get her down to the ranch and she doesn't even know what an iPad is. So that's what's amazing is the phone's down, the iPad, there's no computer. We don't have computer access at the ranch. So it's your time to reconnect with Mother Nature and get outside and enjoy all that's there. And she has just as much fun as I do doing that.
We're joined on the star line by the man who hosts the History Channel show, The Butcher, Colby Donaldson. Colby, what made this project so attractive to you?
Well, because I know just enough about butchery to get myself in trouble, I also know that it's an industry and a profession that hasn't had a big spotlight on it for a long time. I think the butchers, it's a craft that those that are in it take so much pride and have done an amazing job of it for generations. And it was close to going away. I think there's since been a resurgence of that industry. I think, there's things called artisanal butchery now and craft butchery that weren't even words in our nomenclature a few years ago. But because of people's concern or their awareness of the whole ranch-to-table and farm-to-table movement, people are more aware of what's going on with the meat before it makes it to the supermarket or to the restaurant. They're wanting to be more concerned, and as a result, there's been a rise and resurgence of butchery. So it appealed to me because I knew we were going to be able to showcase and highlight the skills of butchers, and also just shine a little light on their industry because it's a trade that we need, and we need people to be excited about going into that.
Now, you're a trained welder and metal fabricator. Which is harder, Tig welding or butchering?
Well, for the butchering, God, they're both so much fun. You talk about therapy. I think that's the reason I got into welding. I love it, still do it to this day. I have welders both at the ranch and here at my little shop in the garage here at my house. But it's never been work to me. It's been therapy, and the same with butchery. I love to learn. I love to push myself, and so I think the two are similar in that way. I probably know a little bit more about welding than I do butchery, but if we get to do this show again, that curve may change because I learned a ton on season 1 of filming The Butcher, and I'm sure that will continue if we get to do it again.
Now, when the show is over, what happens to the meat? Does the host get samples? Does the crew get samples?
Yeah, if it's fillets, then yes, it comes back with me to my house. No, kidding. We donate all of our meat to 2 different animal sanctuaries, and we filmed the show in California. We're right there in Burbank, and I actually got to deliver a ton of the meat up to a wolf sanctuary. It's called Wolves and Warriors. Unbelievable cause that connects returning veterans Some are suffering from PTSD. Some just really need the connection of a pet. And a lot of these are full-blooded wolves. A lot of them are wolf dogs. They have several thousand acres on this sanctuary, and so they're not penned up. I mean, these are unbelievable animals. And we donated all of our meat to that animal sanctuary, and getting to go up there and spend some time with them. It's just amazing, and they're doing great work.
He's former Survivor Top Shot and now History Channel host of The Butcher, Colby Donaldson. Everyone has dreams. Some come true. Some are elusive. What's the one dream you're still fighting to achieve?
Oh, great question. Yeah, I wouldn't qualify myself as a world-class parent just yet. That's certainly a goal that I want to achieve. I want to be a great parent. I mean, your priorities shift and change. I got out of the TV business almost 6 years ago because I really wanted to get back to Texas and wanted, to start my own family. And it was a unique opportunity that I got to go back and do The Butcher, but it's a job. Make no mistake. It was a short stint that I spent back in Southern California filming, and then it was back here to Texas, unloading the dishwasher, cleaning the dog poop out of the backyard. I mean, it was my domestic duties resumed as soon as we finished filming. So if there's a dream that I have out there, it's to continue to be a better parent, for sure.
Time is running out, so it's time for the Rockin' 8. First thing that comes to your mind. No pressure.
Okay.
Favorite thing to do with your family?
Head to the ranch, no doubt.
Favorite personal weapon?
You won't ever find out until it's too late.
Favorite cut of meat?
I like venison jerky.
Last family member you called on the phone?
My dad.
Who's your biggest mentor?
Oh, man. Was my grandfather. Now it's my father. Yeah.
Favorite thing to do when you're not working?
Well, you touched on two of them, welding and cooking / butchering. I still enjoy both of those, and not just butchering, but I smoke meats and grill. I love to be outside, and so anything that involves that, I'm all in.
This one should be right up your alley. Charcoal, propane, or mesquite?
Mesquite, for sure.
What message do you have for your fans?
Well, with the Butcher, is you come in with an open mind. I mean, there's a lot to learn. It's the History Channel, right? So we've got a historical significance to the tools we use, whether it's a tomahawk or a flint knife. You're going to learn a little bit there, but you're also going to learn a lot about meat. And you don't have to be a butcher or into butchery to appreciate what you can learn, and then take that to the market the next time you're shopping for some meat for your family. So that's it.
He is the host of The Butcher, which airs Wednesday nights at 9 on History Channel. Loves cooking with mesquite, a Red Raider alumnus, and loves welding, cooking, and butchering. Colby Donaldson, thank you so much for joining us.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Sean.
And that, my friends, is Beyond the Mic.